Good evening. This is Josue Salmon. Oh, whoops, nope, it's not. It's Mayor Pam coming at you, hosting tonight's town hall meeting. I'm very glad you're with us, and let's get right to it. We're going to start as Josue usually does. He sends his regrets. He's not here tonight, but I jumped in because I thought this might be a fun thing to do. Let's find out. I'm going to start as Josue always does with the numbers. So here's what I've put together for you. Total numbers in Ohio of cases of COVID. Now, first, I'm just concentrating on Ohio here. Since March of 2020, 14,897 cases in Ohio overall during our COVID experience. That's up 10 from yesterday. So in other words, we've increased our count from yesterday to 10. And yesterday being the 27th of April, today's the 28th, April 28th. Now in Greene County, I want to look at those numbers a little differently. In Greene County, we are currently at 194.2 cases per 100,000. That's the way this breaks down. There is a statewide average of 185.8 cases per 100,000. So what this means statistically is that we're just about 9 cases higher than the Ohio average overall. It's very close, but about 9 cases higher. Now, if I recall correctly, Governor DeWine has told us that when we get to 50 cases per 100,000, we can return to sort of normal in the state. So I guess looking at that, let's see, 194 minus 50, we're about 140 some off of being back to normal. But the way things are going, if we can keep the trajectory that we're on, we should be where we need to be before too long, hopefully, if people keep following the guidelines from our CDC and our health department on what it is that we should be doing regarding mask protocol. In today's Dayton Daily News, I'm going to screen share with you now, which means this. When I screen share, I'm screen sharing CDC protocol with the Ohio, with our mask situation right now coming out of the national CDC that we all should be following. I'm going to stop my screen sharing and go to the production studio here, screen sharing with this great graphic that this is on the CDC site. Now this graphic shows you in a very, to me, easy to understand way what you can and should be doing regarding current masking rules. CDC has eased outdoor masking wearing rules. And if you are vaccinated, you should be okay to be outside where there's lots of good air circulation with other folks who are vaccinated and take your masks down. You can be on your bike, on a bike trail riding with no mask. The air circulation is what is critical. You can be in a park watching the kids play in the play area without a mask. Why? Because you're outside and the air is circulating. So to summarize, the CDC has eased its guidelines in the wearing of masks outdoors, saying fully vaccinated Americans don't need to cover their faces anymore unless they're in a big crowd of strangers. So that's where you need to use your judgment on who's a big crowd of strangers and who is within your immediate family or close friend pod. So what I think, folks, is this all boils down to a lot of common sense. Common sense for you and yours. Again, go back, it's Christmas colors, it's green for okay, it's red for don't do it, and so much depends on your current vaccination status. As to your mask wearing in Yellow Springs, our ordinance is still active. If you are in the downtown area, keep your mask up and on for your own protection and protection of others, whether you're vaccinated or not. So I'd say, again, at the end of the day, it's what you deem important or necessary for you and the safety of your loved ones that you may be with downtown. So use your judgment, consult the CDC website, consult any print media that you may trust or subscribe to, and most of all, be safe. So now we're going to go to Chief Carlson. He has an announcement or two for us. So Chief, welcome to the town hall.
Thank you, Mayor Pam. Good evening, everyone. A couple announcements. Next week, the Police Department and Miami Township Fire and Rescue will assist the Mills Lawn 3rd and 4th grade on the traditional annual bike hike, which we're very excited that is happening once again. So on May 4th in the morning, the 4th grade will take the trip. We leave from the school, we work on their bikes, help them, with safety. I'm picking up a good supply of helmets tomorrow. We'll be able to provide helmets for everyone that needs them. And then on the 3rd grade will be going on May 5th. Same deal. If you see the group out, give a shout out as we're enjoying getting back some of our outdoor activities and freedom. And I want to thank Allison Hawker. She's the PE teacher at Mills Lawn, doing a great job. I have a press release that came from Greene County Public Health reminding everyone that May is Mental Health Month. And this year they are titling it Be Brave and Talk About Mental Health. And I wanted to remind everyone that we're unique in Yellow Springs with our department, the size of department, the budget that we have, that all of our officers are CIT trained and mental health first aid responders. And as I'm sure everyone is aware, it's a good group of people and we are constantly out just helping one another. We also are dementia friendly trained. And if you have a loved one or anyone that might need assistance ever, please contact us and let us know, and we can log that into our information so we know before we take a call. Also, what's really helpful is anyone that you do have concern about, please include family contacts. That seems to be a difficult thing for us today with the change in how phone numbers are used. We also have been working with our new DCO program, which is Designated Crisis Officer. So as you see officers out, you may notice one in casual clothing, jeans, sweatshirt. It's a program that we are extremely pleased with and that we're hoping to grow and continue. And my last announcement, Mayor, I talked to Josue earlier. He asked me to let everyone know regarding spring cleanup. He has heard the feedback about the change. The spring cleanup fees are waived this year. It will be business as usual like last year. So put your stuff out curbside the week of May 3rd through the 6th. You don't have to register or anything like that. It's just like it used to be. And also, please override any press releases that you may see. Some of that information went out with the new change and will still be printed. So everything is business as usual like it was last year for spring cleanup. That's it for me. Mayor, back to you.
Thank you, Chief. Appreciate those announcements. I appreciate those announcements, and that business as usual on the spring cleanup sounds great. So again, folks, for those of you who've been getting those messages about notifying the village and so forth, it's business as usual with the spring cleanup. So do what you would normally do and get that garage cleaned out, basement too. Another sign of spring is that the pool is opening on May 29th. If you go to the village website, you will get the information on cost, on policy on hours and everything you need to know about enjoying our beautiful Gaunt Park pool this summer. We're so thankful that we have that. Give you and the kids an opportunity to get outside if you want to, and you lap swimmers too. All right, we're easing in toward the end of our town hall tonight. I just want to give you one more reminder that check out the CDC page for those guidelines on mask wearing. I also want to remind you of the active ordinance in Yellow Springs that says when you are downtown, certainly in our 1 square mile downtown in the business district, please continue to wear your masks. The CDC is indicating when you are not in crowds, it's okay to take that mask down. When you are in a crowd, keep the mask on, stay safe, keep your family safe, and let's enjoy our lead up to spring. This is Wednesday, April 28th, 2021, and this concludes our town hall. Thank you so much for tuning in.